Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Frame by Frame, Nikon's very own podcast show live at Xposure here in Sharjah City, where we uncover the life and exposure life of photographers and videographers all around the world and uncover all of their stories from renowned photographers all around the world. Join me as we uncover the magic behind each and every lens, behind the lens in each and every episode. I'm sorry about that. But hi, I'm Elle Laine, your host and for this very podcast here live. And joining me is Abu Dhabi's greatest wedding photographer, Ekaterina. Hi, Ekaterina, tell us more about yourself and how do you find exposure today?
Hello, hi, very nice to meet you, and thank you for invitation. I really enjoyed this exhibition. There is so many things to do and explore. So shortly about myself, my name is Katrina and I came from Abu Dhabi. In Abu Dhabi we have a studio. The name is Loft, and 90% of our businesses.
All right.
Hope you hear me, guys.
Sorry about that. All right,
So
technical issues.
90% of our business it's weddings, but it's not let's call it open weddings. It's Emirati,
Okay.
so it's a little bit different flow comparing with open weddings.
Okay, before I deep dive into that topic, by the way, I just want to actually ask you, what is your Nikon gear, your go-to gear that you take out with you when you shoot weddings?
So actually, since I'm shooting not alone, I have a big team working with me and all my photographers using only Nikon. Okay, so the part of my photographers, they're using D850.
Okay.
We are still mirrors.
Okay.
Okay. For me personally, I swapped from my D5
DSLR, yeah?
to Z9, and
Oh.
I'm super happy with it.
Absolutely.
To be honest.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the mirrorless world, I must say.
Thank you so much.
So
Thank you.
how has this camera helped you with shooting weddings, by the way?
So actually, when you look back, when you use the mirror camera, the battery become died if you use the live screen.
Absolutely, that makes sense.
And nowadays we are using so much of our social media, and we used to capture by the phone. When I took the first time Z8 and then Z9, and I understood that, oh my God, it's almost the same like the phone, but it's bringing me amazing images, but it's a little bit heavy, to be honest, comparing with the phone. And I found it absolutely amazing. The Wi-Fi to work the social media, it's so fast. I can do, let's say, a send from 8 megapixels from the camera straight away to my phone
And this
in a
is
few
using
minutes.
Using SnapBridge, is it?
Yes,
Guys,
yes.
if you, in case you are a Nikon user, I would like to talk about the SnapBridge application, which you can download for free. And it's specifically for Nikon cameras that you can transfer whatever content, be it photos and videos, directly onto your phone. And that has definitely
And
helped you immediately for
This
social
is,
media.
You can't imagine. This is kind of the magic, because I'm shooting only in RAW format.
Okay.
But it's converting straight away to JPEG files, and you can choose in between of 2 MB and 8 MB, and straight away you post to the stories.
Absolutely.
It's super amazing, super beautiful, because you even don't need to make lots of color correction on the images. When you're a professional photographer, you
True.
almost don't have bad pictures.
Absolutely.
So that's why it's really helpful, because when we are living now in the world of the social media, and people, they are dying to see straight away. Let's say we have a very beautiful wedding, and they are trying to research, okay, what kind of dress, what kind of jewelry, what kind of decoration this wedding is having. And when you post, you got lots of the views, all your pictures, they become viral, and this is super amazing feature.
Absolutely. It's so important to be on trend, especially on social media. The faster and the quicker that you start shooting out your photos, the better that they know, all right, okay, Katrina is actually live shooting a wedding right now, and then they'll keep on following your stories or your social media. Is that what you
So
posted
usually
live?
people don't know who is behind the camera.
Absolutely.
Because we are positioning ourselves not like Katrina Studio.
Right.
We have a name, it's Loft Studio.
Okay.
And of course, many of our clients, they knows that I'm photographer and the owner of the studio, but usually I don't put myself on this level. Oh, I'm owner, or I'm normal photographer
Okay.
for all of our clients, and I love to do this kind of photography.
Great. So apart from weddings, what else do you shoot?
So a part of the weddings, to be honest with you, it's like 90% of the business, it's the weddings.
Okay.
And then another 10%, this is the photo shoots inside of the studio, which is like family portraits, business portraits. Also, I'm in love with the newborn shoots.
Oh, the newborn shoots.
This is what I really love to do, because I miss my kids this age. So I'm enjoying the newborns. I love to do weddings, and as well, we do lots of the projects inside of the studio.
Inside of the studio. So do you do a lot more stylized shoots as well?
Yes, this is 100% because in general we are not able to show anything. No portraits, no actual event itself from the weddings. So our brides, they need still to understand our style of the photography, our style of videography. So that's why we are doing once, maybe in a 2, 3, 4 months, the project.
Okay.
And we are using different styles of the backgrounds, the different styles of the decoration. Thank you so much for my another company, which is called Bridge. Hi, Bruno. They are always sending all the decoration, fresh flowers to the studio. So we are able to create a real story. It's not just a few flowers. It's a full concept.
Beautiful. So now you know that brides can actually know what to expect from these stylized shoots that you actually do. That's brilliant. What is your go-to lens again when you shoot these weddings? Any favorite lenses that you like to use?
To be honest with you, I'm in love with 70-100.
Okay.
But together with Nikon D5 or Z9, it's became super heavy,
Yeah.
And when you are only one photographer on the wedding, of course, the most amazing lens what you can have, it's 24-70 2.8, of course.
The most versatile one
and
out there.
To be honest with you, 100%, that to shoot the wedding, you need like 24-70 and 105. That's it. It will be more than enough to capture an amazing images. Plus, what I mentioned through my experience now with Z9 and Z8, that you have an amazing bouquet. Comparing with the mirror cameras, the bouquet is different, because usually people, they are using 24-70 for the event photography, but not for the art photography.
Absolutely.
But in our case, right now, it's working perfectly, and I don't have any problem with it.
Okay, so share us a scenario as well. How do you capture a couple's story? Is it more candid? Is it more posed? Tell us about the new trends that's happening right now, because I'm eager.
So actually, this is very sensitive question because most of our clients, it's amazing Emirati brides.
Okay.
And we are not able again to show anything from our side. We have a new trend which is I can't say it's super new, but it started, let's say, maybe 2-3 years ago. Someone called it pre-Zaffa photo shoot.
Pre-Zaffa.
Pre-Zaffa.
Oh, pre-Zaffa
so when
photo shoot.
the
There you
bride
go.
she's entering, it's called Zaffa. So it's pre-Zaffa photo shoot. It means that the bride, she's making kind of her trial of the entry. But right now it's turned to the photo shoot for the bride and for the groom, surrounded with a beautiful decoration.
Oh, that's
and,
beautiful.
They are able to make really nice shots when they do the first look, and
That's beautiful.
It's really amazing. But this is something which is we are not able to control from our side as the photographers, because all depends on the decoration company if they're done on time or not.
Absolutely.
So.
Because I'm aware with wedding photography, especially when you're dealing with local clients, they give you a room to work with, right? It's either a bridal suite or a bridal room within the hotel, I believe, right? That's where you have to work the magic first, take the shots, and then be able to make her grand entrance. But now that you're telling me that you're able to shoot a couple in that beautiful decor and setting is still amazing.
By the way, it's not canceling the photo shoot inside.
Of course, no, by all means, it's still happening.
Usually for the this kind of the shoot, pre-Zaffa,
Yeah.
we have, let's say, 30 minutes to 1 hour maximum.
Okay.
So all remaining shoot we are doing inside of the room. Thanks God, if we are super lucky and we have a beautiful suite, sometimes we have a really small room and we are squeezed with the space.
I can imagine.
And we need still to make beautiful images for our, I swear God, sometimes you don't have a step back to be able to capture the bride fully.
Okay.
Full body shot.
Full body shot.
It's very challenging, So that's why we are always trying to make our best in terms of the mixing of the different equipment for the lighting as well.
Okay.
Different compositions, flashlights or continuous videos lights, or one more thing which is looks like a flashlight, for adventures.
Right.
But it's created specially for the photographers, and it's really amazing. But
That's good.
You cannot find it here.
Oh no! I was just about to ask you, because my next question was actually, what is your lighting setup? Like, how do you bring lights to the to your weddings? Do you bring all of them? I'm sorry. I actually do understand, and I'm aware that with stylized shoots, you would have to bring in all the lights possible. Everything. But then when you're out there, like, what all lights do you actually bring?
So actually, you just look at the situation. Sometimes you understand that inside of the ballroom you don't need any light because it's already the lighting system is perfect.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you can use only flash because nothing else is working. Sometimes you need continuous video light, So it's all so different, depends on the situation. And plus we are, since we have a huge experience in the weddings, we know every single hotel and ballroom.
Oh, that's
so
great.
We are aware
of their lighting
ahead of time. Okay, fine. For this bridal suite, it's better work with studio lights. This bridal suite, it's better to work with the video lights. So we are trying to be, ahead of the situation. But sometimes we have in the car like everything ready, for any situation.
Okay, and your go-to kit, your go-to lights, everything is in the car, is it?
Yes, everything. And what I'm having a joke that my car is less expensive comparing my bags with the photography.
Whatever's inside your car.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
That's so true. That is absolutely true. Were you at one point able to loan out the cameras before trying them out?
So actually, this is how it's happened. When I started to become more friends with Nikon Middle East, the guys, they started to, Katrina, you have to try Z8, you have to try Z9. And I was like, no, I don't feel super comfortable about this. I'm in love with my D5. I don't want to swap. But then I said, okay, fine, let me try.
Okay.
And then I tried Z8. I went to a factory in Thailand.
Okay.
It was absolutely amazing trip. And this is the moment I felt in love with the mirrorless camera. And then I loaned it for a few weeks for the big weddings. I was really excited to use it, especially for the social media, as we mentioned before. And after this, I tried Z9, and it's absolutely fitted my hand, because when you used to the big cameras, you started to have a feeling. Let's say for a Z8, I feel like something missing.
Your fingers still, okay.
Yeah. With the Z9, it's same grip with a D5. So I said, okay, halas, this is my camera. I'm like in love with it. So also what I want to say, the guys from Nikon, they are really helpful.
Absolutely.
Whenever I need something, I just need to make one call and they will always find the solution for me and for my team, especially when we are overbooked and we have lots of the events, and sometimes I really running out of the equipment. So they are always here, and this is something
absolutely. So for those of you who are watching, what Katrina is talking about is a loan system program, right? That Nikon has greatly helped and supported her throughout all her gigs. So what it is basically you can loan in a camera, a lens as well, any of the flashes, to be able to help you out with your gigs. So be it travel, be it wedding, be it fashion, they are definitely there to help you support with the loan system program. That's great to hear. And so I'm going to ask you the very last question so that we can wrap up with our episode. Is for those who are aspiring photographers and videographers as well, if you could give that advice, okay? What is the one advice or technique you can share with those who want to enter the industry or want to specialize in weddings?
So actually, this question is very specific and very sensitive. You need to have a feeling inside that you are really ready to step into the weddings. Because what I'm always saying, you can repeat the newborn photo shoot, you can repeat anything, but not a wedding.
Exactly.
So you need to be 100% ready. Technically, you need to be equipped, and you need to be very strong inside. To be there to start to shoot weddings.
Yes.
Because this is huge level of the responsibility. So actually, it started with me. I just was thinking like, okay, I feel I'm ready, and then I started to search. How to do and what to do. So actually, the first step is to build up portfolio.
Definitely. Building a portfolio is important.
This is super important.
Okay.
Then you can show this portfolio to the big studios. You even can send me, girls, your portfolio. I will be more than happy to see, maybe offer yourself as an assistant on the wedding.
Great advice.
To be able to learn, and step by step to go to your dream. So there is no specific recipe how to step into, but the only thing what I can advise to everyone who would love to start this wedding journey photography is to believe in yourself, and always, each and single shoot, try to do more than people expect from you, and that will guide you to the successful journey in the photography.
Beautiful, beautiful advice. You heard it first. You heard her love story with Z9. You've heard stellar advice from Katrina here about how to enter the industry and how to improve your portfolio and get you started, right? Thank you. Thank you so much. How can people actually find you on social media? Do plug in your studio as well.
So guys, if you would like to check our wedding portfolio without any faces, of course, but our styled shoots, it's a Wedding Day by Loft Studio on Instagram, and my personal Instagram account is Ekaterina Photographer.
Beautiful.
Very easy.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you guys for watching this episode live. If you are around Xposure at the moment, please do drop by the Nikon stand. We are constantly having workshops live up until the end of each day. So that's up until 8 p.m. We are having workshops up until March 5. Please do experience the Z8 that she's been talking about at our photo booth stand. And while you are waiting, you can also get your cameras cleaned and checked out. And if you do see us doing live podcasts, come by and say hi. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. Stay tuned for the next one.